go back to AX, and if you're there, I'll go show you where you have it. I could like.
Alright guys, welcome to Anime Clubs 101. Today you'll be learning how to organize, finance, and operate your own anime club. Woo! Yeah, so much excitement. Oh, okay. Who here has ever been part of an anime club or is part of one right now? Raise your hands. Yeah, alright, so everybody more or less is interested in anime clubs in general. That's good. My name is David Hernandez. I am president of CSUF Japanese Anime Club at Cal State Fullerton. And we have been around since like 2004. It's been a long time, and this is my third year now as president. Hopefully my last. I need to graduate. I need to get out of school. Okay, I'm going to pass the mic and let everybody else introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Mary. I am the event planner of CSUF Anime Club, and I'm a sophomore at Cal State Fullerton.
Woo! I am Casey. I am the secretary of the club.
I'm Mai, and I'm the general manager of the club.
Yay, let's give it up for us. Alright, awesome guys. We have some more people scrolling in last minute. Yes, okay. So, let's move on. So, seeing as how we're from a college anime club, I thought it'd be funny to make it like 101 class. So here's the syllabus. There'll be an exam at the end, and winners will get prizes or something. I don't know, or a letter grade. So today, first thing we're going to talk about is what is an anime club. Second thing would be why would you want to create an anime club. Third, how can I organize an anime club. Fourth, how should I finance an anime club. Fifth, how do I operate an anime club? Then sixth, we're going to have a Q&A with the CSUF Japanese Anime Club, so you guys will be able to ask us questions, any comments, any ideas you have, suggestions. We'll have an open mic time.
Open mic time.
You're just wrecking everything.
You kicked me out.
I didn't kick you out. You didn't run again. She was our vice president last year. And then at the end we'll have a game, and we were going to have a raffle, but we couldn't find raffle tickets, so we're just going to give away the prizes anyway. So look forward to that. They're here on the table. There's a little sriracha bottle. Look how cute this is. I love sriracha. All right, so next slide.
Alrighty, so what is an anime club? An anime club is an organization of people who share similar interests in anime, whose members meet on a regular basis, receive benefits, attend, and create events. That's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words. It's pretty basic, guys. An anime club is a club for people who like anime. If you like anime, then you belong in an anime club. It's really that simple. I didn't, word it. I made it sound fancy, but it's not. Next slide.
That's a wall of text.
Like,
Welcome to college.
why bother creating an anime club? I mean, like, jokingly, get out of your room. You need air.
Yes.
Go into another room.
But yeah, essentially, yes, you'll earn leadership skills and you'll learn people skills. You get to know more people who have the same interests, and you'll make more friends that way. And you have the satisfaction in knowing like you help people like find that environment where they can get along with everybody. And I know I liked that when I first came to Fullerton. And oh, you might find the love of your life. As Steph did.
What?
No, it's it's what it's
We're going to rip on you all night.
Okay.
And then you can like run however you want, as you are the boss and you're the president.
Yes. I love being the
For
boss.
example, he has a harem.
Oh yes, I did this.
He rigged the elections.
He replaced me with a girl just because.
Yes, I purposely made it and rigged the election so...
You rigged it so I couldn't become
girls.
president. That's what you
So,
It's not even a secret, everybody knows.
so how do you organize anime club? Well, first step is write a constitution, basic rules and regulations to follow. Number 2 is assign board members. 3, choose a demographic. Who are you gonna make your anime club to? Who are you gonna open your doors to? 4, find a meeting location, whether that be on campus or off campus. And 5, select meeting date, duration, and time.
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. Again, if you guys are really into this, we're going to have this PowerPoint available on our CSUF official Facebook page, so you'll be able to find it there. But these are basic things to follow. So the first thing you want to do is write a constitution. Again, we're from Cal State Fullerton. We're an officially recognized club, student organization there, and they make us fill out a constitution. It's very formal. and it just outlines the rules, what's accepted, what's not accepted, what you can expect from our club. As it says there, just a set of rules and procedures that govern the activities of the club include how board members are elected or appointed. So traditionally we have somebody in charge, a president, you can call him a chairman, supreme leader, any of those will work. Then you would pick maybe a treasurer, somebody in charge of fundraising, maybe an event planner in charge of planning events. A general manager, we have Maya, who runs the actual meetings, and another position, maybe a secretary to take notes, help organize the club. How does a person become a member of the club? That's something important that you want to put down in your constitution so people know that in order to become a club member, you have to either pay dues or fill out an application or just what it officializes the membership. Very importantly, maybe most importantly, what behavior is actually tolerated. Obviously, you can't just do whatever you want. You want to have rules, what's allowed, what's not allowed. That should be put explicitly in your constitution so again, people know what your club's all about and what you tolerate. And maybe how a member can be banned from the club if they do break the rules. You want to make sure that you write down exactly how that happens and where the meetings are held. It's a good thing to have that in paperwork so people know where to go. Pretty self-explanatory. Yes.
Alright, assign board members. So assigning board members, you have to appoint, for Cal State Fullerton, you have to appoint 3 to 7. Right now we have 4 board members: president, secretary, treasurer, event planner. 5? Oh, whoops. And our treasurer from here, and general manager. And they can select our positions, and these are like examples, like president, vice president. Usually vice president, there's internal and external. Internal would involve like inside the club, and external obviously involves outside of the club, like trying to make outside events or like trying to get sponsors. Treasurer deals with money, and money is very important towards Anime Club, as you can see. And secretary usually takes notes and makes sure everybody's doing their job correctly. There's the webmaster, event planner, and activity manager, which is basically what it says right there.
Now, choosing a demographic, who will you appeal to? Who is your audience? Basic question. Like people at your school, people who live in your vicinity, LA, Fullerton, Anaheim, or people who've never heard of anime and you want to like get them into it, or people who love anime or like been long-time fans. And like people over 21 or people between like teenager years, like 15 to 18 or 25. Like even though you want to set a point, like don't discriminate and don't like just say we can't allow you because you're like 1 year older or you don't like this anime. Like
Yeah.
you can't come if you like Naruto. No. Like keep your mind open to everyone because you want like everyone to enjoy anime as we all love it, and diversity is always best.
Yeah, so it's really important when you choose your demographic, you're trying to choose a group of people. Like I said, if it's in a high school, then you're choosing your high school community or your college community or somebody living around you. But like it's really important. Don't discriminate. If you obviously if you said we want people under 18 because it's only for minors or something, that's maybe acceptable. But you don't want to be just picking and choosing your members. That's not cool. It's not fun. It's always better if you just have more people, and a mixed group of people is always more fun. You get to get new opinions and interests.
So you also want to find meeting location. Considering based on your demographic, you want to choose a location that is easy for your members and people who are interested to meet at, relatively not far from your college campus or your home or wherever. Usually we find somewhere easy to access, somewhere that's free to park, free to enter. Colleges and libraries, they usually offer free meeting rooms, and for example, we meet in our TSU, which is a student union building. They have free services for all club members. So if you look into like your high school or your college or whatever, they should have buildings where it's free to meet and it's open to all people.
More text. Okay, so selecting a meeting date, time, and duration. Pretty important. You want to make sure that you're meeting at a good time. Usually, you want to decide how often you meet first. So do you want to meet once a month, every other week, once a week, every day? That's a little extreme, but usually about once a week I think is good for most clubs, whether it's a car club or like a reading club or maybe a religious club that you're a part of. You usually meet once a week, and that's what I would recommend. That's a good amount of time. What day of the week you should pick, so consider again your demographic. If it's people who are going to school, then it's probably better to do it on a weekend, but if it's somebody who's maybe they're only at school, if it's a high school club and you can't really meet during the weekend, so maybe you do it after school, something like that. So just keep in mind who your demographic is and when they would be free. The duration of the meeting depends on the activity, so how many things do you want to do? Do you want to do tons of stuff, or do you just want to meet really quickly, discuss what happened this week, and move on? So the duration is important. Less than 30 minutes is not appropriate because it's not worth your time to go out there and then you meet for 3 minutes and then leave. We've had 4-hour meetings and those are really long, so I don't think more than 4 hours, that's kind of pushing it. So somewhere between 4 hours and half an hour, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours if you like. Our members, free at night in the afternoon, mornings, usually don't work for most people. I don't know about you guys, but I would not want to wake up early in the morning to go to anime club. Afternoons are usually better. But also take into consideration traffic. If it's going to be off campus, if you have to drive there, you don't want to have it between 5 and 7 when people are going to be stuck in traffic. So make sure you do it in between rush hour.
So how should I finance an anime club? Well, as we all know, anime club's kind of expensive with prizes, getting more materials for workshops and yada yada yada. And first, you should think about like membership dues, like how much members should pay to be part of the club. Usually, it's like around
15, maybe like $5 to $20. It depends really on your demographic again. If it's students, they're usually on a budget, so you want to keep it lower. But if it's people who are older and they have jobs, or in college, people usually have a little more money than in high school, you can raise the price depending again on what you're going to be doing.
And also fundraiser events are really helpful. Like we had a maid cafe, maid cafe and a maid bake sale that also helped us to get more money for our club and like help even support our events that are coming up later. And also for sponsorships, it's really good to find sponsors such as like Funimation or even like small anime shops nearby, like Simply Kids, which is at Santa Ana.
Yep, Santa Ana Main Place. So these are last year's membership cards. Here are some of the sponsors. We had Anime California. They actually sponsored us. They gave us